And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hopkinton High School turf fields as we are ready for Hopkinton Hillers varsity field hockey here on HCAM. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call for what should be a good battle here today as Hopkinton takes on Algonquin. Algonquin is 4-0 on the season, and they are hoping to stay undefeated, but the Hillers have something to say about that. The Hillers are a younger team this season, but did bring back some good experienced athletes. They are 1-3 overall as we are set to get started. Hillers are in their home white jerseys. Algonquin is in their away brown, and we are underway. Hillers working right to left across your screen. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Ben Leibowitz on camera. And it is a beautiful afternoon for some field hockey. Temperatures in the 70s. About 75 degrees out there, just perfect conditions as we've had pretty much all week long. It'll be Algonquin ball. Algonquin, they have a couple of great athletes to look out for. One of those is Lindsey Brown, a midfielder. And she has won player of the month and week many times for Algonquin. Just looking at some of those headlines out of Central Mass. Ella Fowler sends it up. Along the far side towards Abby Burke. And we'll get a reset here. It'll be Algonquin ball. Over to midfield. And it's stolen back by the Hillers. Trying to take it up is Vallis. Sent up by Avery, Quebec. Top of the box. Sending it into the box was Fowler. Hillers looking for some pressure. Along the near side. And getting in the way, Nicola Pudi. Sends it up the sideline. Hillers looking to close in. Good feed to Fowler. Taking it into the box. That shot is going to be deferred. Ends up out of play, and it will go to Algonquin. Along the near side now, sent back to Nicola Pudi. We'll take a look through the TVL standings a little later in the broadcast as well. Hillers trying to work their way in. Hillers have done a pretty good job with these possessions, finding ways to get near that box. Algonquin going to get it back here, however. Sent up the near side. In the Hiller territory, the Titans of Algonquin trying to get something going, and we'll have a turnover. Now, the Hillers so far this season, they started off with a couple of tough losses against Norwood and Dedham. They got a nice road win against Holliston. That was last Monday, September 9th, and in their last game, they fell to a very good Westwood team. this past Wednesday. Tough schedule for the Hillers. A lot of good competition in the TVL4 field hockey for sure. And their out-of-league opponents very tough as well. Dedham working their way up the far side. Along that far side, Hillers were able to work it back down. But now Algonquin looking to take over here. Into Hiller territory. Top of the box now. That is Taylor Meath. Or Taylor Meath, rather, as she's battling it out with Nicola Pudi. Sends it in. Tenley Wynn popped it out of the box. .9:42 remaining in this first quarter. Along the near side, that's Lindsey Brown, sends it up. It'll go to the Hillers. Nicola Pudi, good feed. She was able to get it to Elena Vallis. Vallis gets in there. Trying to feed it to the top of the box. It's going to stay with the Hillers. Avery Quebec sends it over. And I think we'll have an offside. Vallis gets in there. Trying to feed it to the top of the box. It's going to stay with the Hillers. All right, here goes Algonquin from midfield. That's Hannah Regan. Sends it up. Looking to approach Meredith Wu. Wu working against Maddie Godfroy there, and Algonquin going to draw the penalty corner. Sent out, top of the box. There's a shot, nice save by the keeper. And out time, it's gonna go in. Well, they get a secondary opportunity, and it's Lindsey Brown who we talked about. Someone you gotta look out for on this Algonquin team. One of the top scorers who knocks it in at 7:20 left to go in the first quarter. There's a good follow-through shot there. Your goaltender matchup today, we got Riley Curtin for the Hillers and Anna Belleville for Algonquin. Algonquin trying to work their way up. Into the box, and just wide of the net. Off the stick of Annalise Gingrich. Sent over to the far side. Here come the Hillers working up the sideline. And out of play it goes. We'll have side in Algonquin. Hillers taking it into Algonquin territory. Sent down by Vallis, and Hillers maintain. Now here comes Fowler. Fowler looking to close in, sends it out in front. And it's going to be a penalty corner for the Hillers. So they have an opportunity here to strike. For this, you want the net in the middle of the frame. There you go. The injector is Evelyn Larder. A correction on that, it was actually Mary Finnegan, the injector. And it is out of play, Algonquin ball. So Algonquin survives the penalty corner. 5 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Titans with possession. A nice fling from Lindsey Brown. Hillers taking it back up the field. Finnegan along the right side of the box and out of play. Lindsey Brown working it up the field. Intercepted there by Tenley Wynn. Hillers along the far side. In a battle for it is Finnegan. Rushed over to Quebec. Quebec was trying to feed Vallis top of the box. It's intercepted. Nicely done there by Hannah Regan. Out of play along the near side. It'll be side in Algonquin. Hannah Regan brushes it in, but there to intercept is Foster. Regan takes it back. Now it's Laurel Congdon-Homan. It'll be Algonquin ball from midfield. Brown gets it up, but Tenley Wynn was there. Now taking it back, Lindsey Brown. Brown trying to put on the moves, nice steal. Tenley Wynn takes it. That was a good job by Zoe Adams, getting that stick down in front of Brown, not letting her get by. Out of play it goes, side in Hillers. Wynn pops it in. Brushed over by Godfroy. Hillers looking to clear that defensive zone. Running into a little trouble here as we hit the 3-minute mark. Algonquin working towards the top of the box. Into the attack area. And brushed over to the far side. Good recovery by the Hillers. Adams puts it up the sideline. Intercepted. Brown boxing out the defender. Closing in. Around the shooter circle. And it will go to the Hillers. Nicola Pudi trying to work her way up. Intercepted by Algonquin into the box. Kicked away by the keeper. Secondary shot is wide from Taylor Meath. Hillers with possession. Nicola Pudi brushes it up. Here comes Mado. Lucy Mado trying to work her way to midfield. Hillers maintain possession. Foster gets it over. Fowler with the pass up, and it's intercepted. Good battle between Foster and Abby Orr. It'll stay with the Hillers. Good feed. And brushed away by Hannah Regan. Nice defensive play there. Here goes Taylor Meath. Meredith Wu trying to take it up the near side. Algonquin led by head coach Dan Welty. Hillers led by Ali Valencia in her third year at the helm. She's done a terrific job with this program, and the team really enjoys her coaching style, and she does a great job at improving these athletes. Over along the far side, Finnegan. Running out of time here in the first. Finnegan gets it over the far side, intercepted. Good battle for it. Trying to close in, Meredith Wu. And a nice steal there. Hillers coming up the sideline. Gets it over. Taking it in front of the net, Regan. Battle for it now in the box. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Top of the box, Hillers gonna take a shot, and it's deflected. Well, that was a good shot by Emerson Foster, right on target, and nearly was able to sneak it through. Good quarter by the Hillers. A 1-0 Algonquin lead as we head to the second quarter. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Field Hockey on HCAM.
HCAM is supported by our viewers. Thank you. And by the Hopkinton Independent newspaper and online news site. The newspaper reaches 100% of the homes and businesses in town, and the website is updated daily with exclusive Hopkinton content. Readers can receive a daily newsletter and breaking news alerts via email.
HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance.
Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second quarter. It's been a good battle between these two great programs. A 1-0 Algonquin lead as we head into the second frame. Hillers will continue to work right to left across your screen. In the center circle, ready to start things off, Abby Burke. Hopkinton in their home white jerseys, Algonquin in their maroon jerseys with the gold numbering. And we are underway in the second quarter. Tom Nappy happy to be with you on the call. Ben Leibowitz on camera. Beautiful Friday evening here at Hopkinton High School. Here comes Algonquin. Looking to close in. And getting in the way there, Avery Quebec. Nice feed to Vallis along the near side. Gets it up over to Burke. Burke brushes it out there to intercept Lindsey Brown. Quebec, that is Quebec feeding it down to Vallis. Vallis out to Quebec, looking for a little give-and-go action there. Just got away from her as Brown will brush it away to the far side. That was a good feed up the field by Brown. It's going to stay with Algonquin. Abby Orr with it. Algonquin, they got a little bit better of a situation with the side they're working towards now. They got the shade. The Hiller attack zone is still drenched with sunshine. Lindsey Brown will start things off. Working our way through. Brown takes a slash at it, and it'll be Hiller ball. Now, don't forget, folks, tomorrow here at Hopkinton High School, it is Hopkinton Family Day, brought to you by the Friends of Hopkinton. It'll be all kinds of fun games, some food trucks, all kinds of activities for those of all ages at Hopkinton Family Day. And, of course, the great fireworks show they typically have in the evening. That is tomorrow, Saturday, at Hopkinton High School. Should be a great time. And we'll be there getting some footage for our newscast. So if you see me walking around, feel free to say hi. Good battle for it here along the near side. Taylor Mitch feeds it out. And it's going to go Hiller way. Dietri Nicolapudi feeds it up. It's going to go back to Algonquin there off the violation. Lindsey Brown with it. Brown working her way into the box. Brushed away. Along the near side. And it will have a side in Algonquin. Hannah Regan will take it. It was a good stall by Quebec. Regan. Regan was trying to pop it off of Vallis out of play. Does stay with Algonquin. Lindsey Brown takes it. Out in front of the box now. Hiller's trying to clear. Good feed to Vallis. Back to midfield we go. Intercepted there by Algonquin. And here they come up the near side. That's Meath working against Nicolapudi. That was a good stop by Regan. Hiller's had some momentum going upfield. Regan put a stop to it, and Algonquin having a good time possession-wise in this quarter. There's a shot by Brown, turned away. In the attack zone. Backhander there off the defender, and penalty corner coming for Algonquin. The injector will be Annalise Gingrich. Gingrich pops it in. Over to Brown, top of the circle. Might want to zoom out a little in those situations. Algonquin's going to do it again. Off the injection. Top of the circle. That shot denied. And a backhander, and that is in. What a shot that was. That had some good oh, no, no goal, no goal. It's a no goal there. Yeah, I think she was outside of the shooter's area. So that goal waved off. And the whistle, I think, actually might have stopped right before that shot was taken. Play might have been stopped. But in any case, Hillers will take it. Vallis feeds it out over to Fowler. Taken away by Wu, but some contact there. Stays with the Hillers. Fed up by Fowler. Here goes Burke. And she puts it to the net, and off the secondary shot, Elena Vallis. Good pressure by Burke. She'll go down with the assist. Vallis off the rebound, pops it in. So that'll make it a 1-1 game at 8:39 left to go in the second quarter. Hillers have evened things up here. Hillers trying to work back into Algonquin territory. Getting in the way there, Wu. Over to the near side. Halsey. It's going to go to the Hillers. Nicolapudi puts it into play. Back to Algonquin, Hannah Regan. It'll stay with Algonquin. Nicolapudi with the side in. Gets past her target there, Quebec. With it, Meath. He'll go back to the Hillers. Good pressure by D3 Nicolapudi. Stolen away. Good interception there. Meath into the box. Nicolapudi trying to brush it out. And it is going to be a penalty corner for Algonquin. The stick tie up there. Algonquin will have an opportunity. The injector here, I believe it's Wiley Horner. It indeed is. Off the penalty corner, Lindsey Brown feeds it back. Good steal by Tenley Wynn. Hillers have a breakaway. Here goes Fowler. Fowler moving up the field. Looking to close in. Top of the box. And it's knocked away, but the penalty corner's drawn. Hillers going to have an opportunity here to take the lead. 5:46 and counting left to go in the second quarter. It's been a good back and forth battle in this one. I'll tell you, Algonquin 4-0. They're battle tested, but the Hillers, they're hanging around and they're showing you what they could do. Taylor Interante will be the injector. Feeds it in. Top of the circle. Fowler gets it over. Back to Fowler now. She'll take a shot at it out in front of the net. Backhand attempt. Oh, she couldn't get the stick on it. Good pressure by the Hillers. And they almost had one there. That backhander, that was Interante. Here come the Hillers again. It's going to go back to Algonquin. Over to Meath. Meath cutting up the near side. Algonquin will have the reset. Hannah Regan will put it into play. Regan trying to shake the defender, gets it over towards Meath. Meath passes it out in front of the box. That shot kicked away. Ball still out in front. And it's going to be a penalty corner for Algonquin. That was Meredith Wu who had that nice shot. Good kick away by the keeper, Riley Curtin. And she's been busy in that, but has been doing a nice job. Wiley Horner, the injector. Horner sends it in over to Brown. Now to the circle. That shot kicked away. Goaltender slides. Ball still live. And it's going Hiller way. That was some good net minding there by Curtin. Approaching 3 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Nicolapudi sends it up, intercepted. Here goes Algonquin. Nicolapudi able to send it out. Titans trying to retake that lead, but the Hillers, they're battling. It'll stay with the Titans. Putting it into play, Lindsey Brown. Trying to work her way through. And Nicolapudi denies her there. Dietrich Nicolapudi, fun player to watch. He has really become such a key piece of this Hiller team, especially on the defensive side. And a little too much on that one. Goes back to Algonquin. Brown sends it in. Algonquin was trying to sneak into that circle. Getting in front of it, Reese Robledo able to put it in Algonquin territory. Titans trying to move it back up, taken away there by Wu. Meredith Wu working the far side. Wu looking to close in, into the box. Runs into some traffic there. Good stop by Tenley Wynn. Here come the Hillers up the far side as we approach a minute left in the quarter. And it's stolen back. Well, Burke let her get a little too much in front of her there. Don't forget, folks, tonight, Hiller football opens their regular season. They'll be over in Wayland. I believe the game will be available on Wayland Cable. But, of course, if you're looking for something to do tonight, head down to Wayland. Should be a good battle as Hiller football opens the season in Wayland. And we'll get to see Hiller football for our first time of the season next Friday, where they will be here at David M. Hughes Stadium and welcome in Medfield. We are looking forward to that TVL battle. Trying to work her way up the far side, Valkevich. Good stall there by Quebec. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Into the box. Brushed in the air. Algonquin looking for a buzzer beater. Top of the box. And time runs out. And at the end of one half of play, it is the Hopkinton Hillers 1, Algonquin Titans 1. What a great battle this is here on this Friday afternoon at Hopkinton High School. We'll step aside for a few minutes, come back with the third quarter. For now, enjoy some Hiller highlights at the halftime break. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM.
On Tuesday, September 3rd, Hiller Girls Soccer opened their regular season at home versus Norwood, and they got the scoring going about midway through the first half.
Clark airs it out, looking for Recupero. Recupero burning by everybody. Up the far side of the box he comes. Approaching, takes it, got it! Hiller strike first. Connor keeps it away. Sophia gets it to Ratsos. Ratsos putting on the moves. Sends it back. Here's Nina. Nina gives it a boot. Wow! She strikes from long distance. Pushing up towards the field. Into the box. Who's going to get there? And a shot and another score. Granzos. Fotini Granzos gets the best of Abby Waters and makes it 3-0 Hillers. And here comes Recupero, slicing and dicing through defenders, and she puts in another one.
It was a 4-0 Hiller lead heading into the second half, and they added some more in the second frame.
Nina sends it over. Here's Recupero, putting on the moves, takes it, and got it. How about that for game number 1 of the season? A hat trick for Madison Recupero. Top of the box, sends it over. Open look, takes it, got it! Riley Colleran, the freshman, strikes for goal number 6.
Madison Recupero nets the first, fourth, and fifth goals of the game for the Hillers. Freshman Riley Colleran shined late in the second half as she netted 2 goals in her Hiller varsity debut. The Hillers went on to take down Norwood by a final of 7-0. The Hillers followed up the home opener victory over Norwood with a 1-0 road win over Dedham and finish week 1 of the fall 2024 season with a record of 2-0. On Wednesday, September 4th, Hiller Golf hosted Westwood. Levi Schuster had the Hiller top score, hitting a 39, but Westwood would end up taking the win, hitting a 228 overall, while the Hillers hit a 254. Hopkinton followed up with a 257-276 win this past Sunday at Bellingham. Hopkinton Hiller Golf now has 3 wins and 1 loss on the season. Be on the lookout for more about the Hiller Golf team in our Hiller Golf preview segment. On Thursday, September 5th, 1-0 Hiller Boys Soccer, fresh off a 3-1 win versus Norwood on Tuesday, September 3rd, had their home opener versus Dedham. The first score of the game came with just under 13 minutes left in the first half.
Timmy Holton, the senior, set to take the penalty kick. Owen Silva in net. And it's a goal. So Timmy Holton makes it 1-0 Dedham on the PK.
Dedham netted 2 goals in the first half and would end up taking the 2-0 win over the Hillers. Hopkinton finished week 1 of the season 1-1, while Dedham improves to 2-0. On Friday, September 6th, Hiller Field Hockey had their home opener versus Dedham.
Top of the circle. There's a shot towards the net, kicked away. Secondary shot out in front, and it is put in. Dedham strikes first. Fiona McCafferty gets the score.
It was a 1-0 Dedham lead heading into the second quarter.
Top of the box. Into the box, a nice feed and a score. It was Mary Kate Cronin who was able to send a nice back pass to Belle Daniels, and Belle Daniels puts it in.
Dedham struck again in the second quarter and had a 2-0 lead heading into the second half. The second half featured some great defense by both sides and great goaltending. The defense took over in the second half as both teams were held scoreless. Dedham took the win 2-0.
Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the third quarter, and we are underway in the third quarter, a 1-1 game here in this non-league matchup between the Algonquin Titans and the Hopkinton Hillers. Algonquin with it, working right to left across your screen. Hillers take it back. Hillers in the white, Algonquin in the maroon. Tom Nappy, happy to be on the call with you on this Friday evening. As that is sent up, here come the Hillers. Hillers trying to close in here. Ben Leibowitz, our cameraman today. And he's getting his first game of experience with us today. He's doing a great job. Hillers looking for pressure here. Algonquin able to brush it out. Algonquin trying to close back in. Quebec gets in the way of Meath. Side in Algonquin. They'll stay with Algonquin. Well, folks, just a bit, we'll let you know about our Hiller schedule for next week. It is absolutely packed. We have games every weekday for you. On the far side, it'll stay with Algonquin. We'll see Hiller Field Hockey again next Monday. Algonquin trying to close in here, where they will host Ashland. 5:30 start to that, and then we'll have girls volleyball that night as well against Ashland. That's next Monday, September 16th. Here comes Algonquin. Put out a play. It's going to stay with Algonquin. Lindsey Brown trying to close in. Good stall there. Algonquin, Brown able to somehow stay with it. And we're going to have a penalty corner for Algonquin. So then next Tuesday we'll see Hiller Boys Soccer as they take on Ashland. 4 p.m. start to that. Wednesday, September 18th, Hiller Field Hockey once again against Medway. 5:30 start, and girls volleyball against Medway. A 6:30 p.m. start. Off the penalty corner here, over to Brown. Injector was corner out in front. Algonquin gets it in front of the net, into the shooter circle. Off the side in. Horner, that is set down by Moore. Hiller is able to brush it away. Moore trying to get it down there once again. And it's taken back by the Hillers. Here comes Mary Finnegan. Burke. Abby Burke. Trying to get towards that shooter's area. Gets it over. That attempt by Quebec to get it into the interior denied. And it's taken by Lainey Halsey up the far side. Here comes Algonquin. Meath working her way through. Over to Wu. Algonquin getting upfield quickly. Wu closing in. Goalie slides out. Loose ball. Brushed away. Another tremendous save there by Riley Curtin. It's going to stay with the Hillers. So we gave you Monday through Wednesday next week. We also have a game for you next Thursday as well. It'll be Hiller boys soccer against Medway at 4 p.m. And then we see Hiller football at Friday on the 20th for our first time of the season as they host Medfield. Be sure to check our website, hcam.tv, for all the live streaming information of our busy Hiller schedule next week. It'll be posted sometime this weekend. Fowler sends it just wide of the net. It'll be Algonquin ball as we just surpassed 9.5 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Wu sends it up to Meath. Meath gets it over. And nicely done by the Hillers. Quebec moves it up the far side. Here comes Algonquin once again. Nicola Pudi trying to get in there and take it back from Wu. Gonna get an elbow call. It'll be Hiller ball. Oh, a bit of a misfire there. Along the far side. Nice maneuver by Godfroy. To midfield, Finnegan. Now here comes Burke. Over to Fowler. Fowler into the box, looking to cross it, taken by Regan. Here's Zoe Adams. Now looking to close in Finnegan. Hillers will keep it. Zoe Adams with it. And misfire there. That's going to go to Algonquin. Yeah, a little bit too much of a chop at it there. Couldn't quite get under the ball like she was looking to do. And a nice shot off at Adams by Adams off of Titan. Out of play it goes. Ooh, that went off of Abby Orr. A little shooken up, but she'll stay in there and tough it out, which is great to see. Sent up by Fowler. Here comes Burke. Crosses it. Up top. Backhanded pass by Fowler. Sent away by Algonquin. Meredith Wu with it. That is sent over to Halsey. Algonquin continuing to maneuver up that sideline now. Wu cutting in, and that shot kicked away. Sent over towards Wu. Puts it towards the net, kicked away. And Hiller is going to win the possession. Just under 6 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. It remains a 1-1 game. Eckler-Putty trying to put it up the field. Good read there by Lindsey Brown. Brown closing in. Look out. Out in front. And she'll draw the penalty corner. So Algonquin with another penalty corner opportunity here. That's where they scored their lone goal of the game off a penalty corner. Sent out. Brown gets it to her left. Looking to close in. Backhands it to the net. And was that in? Nope, it was just wide. That was Abby Southey taking the shot. Does stay with Algonquin. Top of the circle. Stays with Algonquin. Brown puts it right into play. Brushed away to the far side of the box. Hiller's looking to clear. Halsey sends it over. The cross, and the keeper will let it roll out. Well, the Hillers surviving some pressure there. Good defensive work in the box. Just under 4 minutes left to go in this third quarter. It is very much anyone's game for the taking. Brown intercepts it, feeds it over to her right. Now over to Wu. Wu closing in, backhander, and penalty corner drawn. Sent out. That shot is denied. Still in the box. Brush to the far side. Nice job by Kate Williams. Hiller's trying to work it up the sideline now. Sent out by Foster over towards Fowler. Back and forth we go. And here comes Burke. Burke with the juggle. Oh, I think the stick went a little too high there. Brown. Good feed up to Wu. On the far side, that's Smith. Stays with the Titans. Sent over by Regan. Meath crosses it and brushed away by the defender. Taken back by Regan. Eckler-Putty doing a good job on defending the left side of that box. Algonquin looking to close in. Good box out here by Wu. Towards the net now. And it's going to be Hiller ball. Ooh, towards the box. Defender trying to get it away. She will. Looking to take it upfield. That was Souza. It's taken back by Algonquin. Here comes Brown. Brown continuing to put on the pressure. Trying to work her way in. Into the box, Ekalaputi doing battle with Meath for possession. It will be a penalty corner. Under a minute left to go in this third quarter. Sent in. That shot denied by Ekalaputi. Out in front of the net now, trying to kick it away. Nicely done by the Hillers. But there's a secondary shot by Regan to get it back into the attack zone. And they're going to get another penalty corner opportunity. Now the quarter's going to expire, but the quarter cannot end on a penalty corner, so they will have all the time they need to take this penalty corner. The injector, Annalise Gingrich. Sent in, Brown gets it over. Looking for the backhander here, out in front, kicked away. And that will end the quarter. A great goaltending by Riley Curtin and some excellent defense in the box by the Hillers. And this game remains knotted at one apiece as we head to the fourth quarter. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM.
Saturday morning cartoons are back. Every Saturday at 8 a.m., HCAM's Toon Time has an hour of classic cartoons, from Betty Boop to Superman to Popeye to Bugs Bunny and more. You'll see your old favorites and discover new ones. So tune in to Toon Time, Saturdays at 8, and start your weekend off with a laugh.
HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. The Dentist at Hopkinton provides services including comprehensive dental care, same-day crowns, facial aesthetics, periodontal care, cosmetic dentistry, and implant dentistry. The Dentist at Hopkinton is located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com.
Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the final quarter of action. It is a 1-1 game as we enter this fourth quarter, and I'll tell you, this has been a sensational back and forth battle. A lot of fun to watch, and it's very much anyone's game. The Hopkinton Hillers, 1-3, looking to snag their second win of the season. And they have a chance to give Algonquin their first loss of the season. Algonquin 4-0. And we are underway. Algonquin with possession, working right to left across your screen. Hillers going to get it back. That's Finnegan. I'll tell you, I'm seeing a big improvement in this Hiller team from the last game we did, their opener against Dedham. They are just looking miles better. Their ball control is much better. Their ball handling much better. They have certainly done some hard work over the last week or so to improve. And you got to give big credit, of course, to head coach Ali Valencia. Here comes Algonquin. And they went prior to the whistle. 5-yard warning against the Hillers. Algonquin looking to close in. And it's going to go Hiller way. Well, the Hillers' defense, I'm sure they've been working on their defense quite a bit in the attack zone and their opponent's attack zone. They have just been tremendous along the box, defending in front of that net. Algonquin is winning the possession battle. Hillers do have to find a way to get it into Algonquin territory. Kate Williams will put it into play. Taking a look at the TVL standings, Norwood 4-0, Hillers 1-3, Dedham 3-1, Westwood 3-1, Ashland 1-3, Holliston 0-4. And then the TVL small, you got Medfield 4-0, Bellingham 1-3, Dover Sherborne, and Medway 1-1. Algonquin looking for pressure here, out in front. That shot kicked away. That was off the stick of Meath. Backhander. Oh, through the legs of the keeper. It's in. Algonquin gets it through that time. Well, Algonquin, they just kept on with the pressure, just relentless pressure, and eventually, once you put it towards the net, eventually you're going to get it through. Meath kicks it away, and then a backhander by Meredith Wu makes it a 2-1 game. That score comes at 12:34 left to go. Well, we'll see if the Hillers can find a way to get some control and put it in Algonquin territory. Taken by Nicolapodi. It's going to be Hiller ball as we approach 12 minutes left to go. 2-1 Algonquin lead. Sent out. Here's Fowler. Getting in the way of that one was Chauncey. Along the far side, Quebec able to send it up. Now Vallis will help maintain possession for the Hillers. Quebec sends it up, finds Vallis. Brown with it now. Up the sideline she goes. That was a nice crisp pass up the sideline by Lindsey Brown. That's one of the other things she's known for, her tremendous passing. And there's one there, pops it up. It'll be Algonquin ball. Brown with it. And penalty corner drawn. Your injector, that is Annalise Gingrich. Sends it in, top of the circle. Brown takes the shot. It's a hard one. Out in front of the net. Backhander turned away. Good defense by the Hillers. Sent up by Zoe Adams. Taken back by Brown. Gingrich got it through. Wu coming in now. Look out for that backhander from Wu. Sends it out in front of the net. Hillers doing everything they can to keep the stick down. Penalty corner drawn. Gingrich to inject it in. Here's Brown, takes it. Oh, I think that went off the post. Out in front, and Hillers will get the possession. It looks like we're going to get a timeout on the field. Hillers want a timeout. 9:17 left to go in the fourth quarter. A 2-1 Algonquin lead. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields off the timeout. 9:17 left to go in the fourth quarter. A 2-1 Algonquin lead. See what Coach Valencia and the Hillers drew up for this possession. Oh, Williams trying to get it through. That pass is stalled by Gingrich. Out in front. It's going to go Hillers' way. Good job by Tenley Wynn maintaining control there. Nicola Pudi trying to scoot it over to the far side. Halsey gets in the way. Algonquin approaching once again. Meredith Wu sends it over. Brown looking to close in and cause havoc, and there's a shot just wide. Oh, Brown has quite a shot from that midfield position. She can really get a good lift on the ball. Nicola Pudi along the far side. Taken away. There's a crossing pass. Knocked back out of the box. Nicola Pudi sends it up. Halsey is there, however. Hiller ball. We just hit the 8-minute mark in this fourth quarter. Hillers need to find a way to get the ball upfield. Here they go along the far side. It'll go to Algonquin. Lindsey Brown puts it into play. Sent down by Piondis. Algonquin looking to close in as Gingrich able to draw up a penalty corner. Annalise Gingrich set to send it out. Over to Brown. Brown to her left. That shot denied. Able to keep possession. That is Abby Southey. Southey putting on the moves. That shot was batted away. And nice defense by the Hillers. But I'll tell you, Algonquin, they've been winning the possession battle for much of the second half. Hillers having trouble getting it out of their zone. I think they need to be a little bit faster at working up the field. Foster over to Finnegan. Finnegan gets it up. Here they come. Burke stays with the Hillers. Burke right off the reset there. Nice steal there by Fowler. Fowler! Oh, sends it just wide of the net. I think she was trying to hit Finnegan in the box, but ended up just getting it towards the net. Will be Hiller ball. And it'll be placed at the 25-yard line, 25 yards out. Sent over by Wynn. Into the box. Trying to clear is Moore. Nice juggle by Vallis. Well, you know it's going to be a battle, but this is where the Hillers want to be. Keep it in Algonquin's zone. Try to get that tying score. We're about 5 minutes left here in this fourth quarter. Battle for it here. Algonquin possession. Brown sends it up. Good stop by Quebec. Stays with Algonquin. Brown trying to, some trickery there, trying to skip pass. Taylor's able to keep it in Algonquin territory. Up the sideline. Quebec stops it. Nice feed over to Fowler. Quebec off the free hit over to Fowler. Here she goes. Through to the defenders. Top of the box. Sent away. Algonquin trying to find some space. Woo, over to Gingrich. At midfield, brushed back by Foster. There you go. That's what you got to do there. Get it right back into Algonquin territory. Fowler looking to close in. And that pass deflected. Burke picks it up along the right side of the box. It's going Algonquin's way. No, it's 25 yards out, Hiller's way. Abby Burke gets it over. Here she comes, working her way up. Nice maneuver around Brown. Into the box. That shot deflected in the air. And Algonquin wins the possession. We've hit the 3-minute mark. Can Algonquin hold on to the 2-1 lead? We'll find out after this timeout. 2:55 left to go. It's Algonquin 2, the Hillers 1. A great non-league varsity field hockey battle this evening at Hopkinton High School. We'll step aside on HCAM.
HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance.
All right, we are just about set to continue on. 2 minutes, 55 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Algonquin will have possession off the timeout. The Hillers, they need to get a quick turnover and a quick score to try to tie this game up. Lindsey Brown will put the ball into play. And we are underway. Nice feed by Brown. All the way to midfield she goes to Meath. Nicola Pudi trying her best to catch up to Meath. Sent over. It's going to be Hiller ball. You got to have a good feed here. That pass was off the mark, taken by Gingrich. It's going to stay with Algonquin. Lindsey Brown gets it over. Good stop there by Fowler. Over to the sideline. Algonquin maintains. Abby Southey able to keep it into play. Back to Southey. Gets it over to Brown. Well, you can see Algonquin, they're trying to get it to Brown. They know they're going to get some good passing and control with her, but here comes the Hillers. Ooh, take it back. Good defense by Claire Wickander. Here comes Mary Finnegan. A minute and a half left to go. Hillers need to do some quick work here. Finnegan right back into play. Trying to get it into the box. Emerson Foster. She needs to be quick about this here. Gets it back over to Fowler. Fowler back to Foster. A minute left to go. Lindsey Brown. Looking for a nice feed there, but a good steal by Foster. It was a good read. Foster needs to hurry it up, gets it over, into the box, and wide of the net. Well, Fowler fed it in, and it was just a little too much in front of Vallis. 30 seconds. Oh, boy. Can't let it escape like that. Good stall on the far side. Algonquin could pretty much burn the clock here, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to burn it. She's going to take it back and just stall. Box out. And there it is. Algonquin hangs on for the 2-1 win. But what a great battle we saw here this evening. A good back and forth game. Hillers did very well defensively. Provided some good pressure against a tough, battle-tested Algonquin team. And come in here in a non-league matchup against a tough program like Algonquin, who comes in at 4-0, confidence high as ever. you gave them quite a game. Certainly, I'd say one of the best performances for this Hiller team all season long. That was impressive. Really good back and forth battle we saw here this evening. But the Hillers fall just short as Algonquin able to hang on for the win and take the victory by a final of 2-1. Well, that is going to do it for our coverage here tonight. For Ben Leibowitz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. As always, we thank you for watching Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. Be sure to enjoy the rest of your Friday evening and have a wonderful weekend. Take care, be well, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.